Welcome back to the channel. We take a deep and educational look at the United States of America 1 dime from 1924. Famously known as the Mercury dime. This beautiful silver coin comes from the early 20th century. A time of growth, cultural change, and artistic development in the United States. The front of the 1924 dime features the famous portrait often called Mercury. But it actually represents Liberty wearing a winged cap, symbolizing freedom of thought. This design is considered one of the most beautiful in U.S. coin history. On the back of the coin, you will see the fasces with an olive branch, symbolizing strength, unity, and peace. This powerful design gives the coin deep historical and artistic meaning. In this video, we explain the metal composition of the 1924 dime, which is made of 90% silver and 10% copper, making it both a piece of history and a precious metal coin. We also talk about the size, weight, thickness, and reeded edge of the Mercury dime and how it compares to modern dimes. You will learn about the different mints that produced the 1924 dime, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and how to identify mint marks. In this video, we show clear close-up views of both sides of the coin, so you can enjoy the fine details of the design. We also explain what life was like in America in 1924, during the post-World War I period and the early years of the Roaring Twenties. Coins like this were used daily in shops, markets, and public transport. We discuss coin condition and grading, and explain the difference between circulated, uncirculated, and well-preserved collector coins. We also talk about why cleaning silver coins is usually a bad idea and can reduce their value. In this video, we explain how to store and protect old silver coins to keep them safe from air, moisture, and damage. We also discuss the history of the Mercury dime series, which was minted from 1916 to 1945. The 1924 dime is an important part of this long and famous series. We talk about the designer, Adolph A. Weinman, and how his artwork changed American coin design forever. We also explain how collectors build complete Mercury dime collections and why the 1924 coin is a necessary piece. We discuss how time, wear, and history leave marks on old coins and how this tells each coin's story. We also talk about how even small coins can connect us to the past in a powerful way. We explain how museums and historians use coins to study everyday life in earlier times. We also discuss how many Mercury dimes were saved by families as keepsakes and passed down through generations. One interesting thing about the 1924 Mercury dime is that it was minted during a time of economic growth known as the Roaring Twenties. This makes the coin a symbol of optimism and change in American society. In this video, we also explain how silver coins like this were an important part of everyday trade and savings. People trusted silver money and often kept some at home. We also talk about how the U.S. Mint worked to produce millions of coins each year to support the growing economy. The 1924 dime was part of this massive effort. We explain how to spot the difference between well-worn coins and those with strong original details. This helps beginners understand grading more easily. We also discuss how natural toning forms on silver over many decades and why some collectors love it. Each toned coin looks different and unique. In the video, we also explain how bag marks and small scratches can appear even on uncirculated coins. This teaches viewers that not all marks come from circulation. We also talk about how collectors use magnifying glasses and lights to study small details like Liberty's hair and the fasces lines. These details are very important for judging quality. We also explain how professional grading services work and why rare or high quality Mercury dimes are sometimes certified. We discuss the difference between metal value and collector value. Sometimes history and condition matter more than silver content. We also talk about how many Mercury dimes were melted in later years when silver prices rose. This reduced the number of old coins left today. In the video, we explain how to safely store silver coins using albums, flips, or protective capsules. We also warn about cheap plastic that can damage coins. We talk about how humidity and air pollution can slowly affect silver surfaces. That is why careful storage is so important. We also discuss how some collectors enjoy building date and mint mark sets of Mercury dimes. The 1924 coin is an important piece in completing these collections. We also talk about how coin collecting is often passed from parents to children. Small coins like dimes are usually the first step into the hobby. We also explain how Mercury dimes are often used to teach history in a simple way. A small silver coin can tell a big story. We also discuss how the art style of the early 1900s influenced the beauty of the Mercury dime design. This is one reason the coin is still loved today. We also talk about how even a common date Mercury dime becomes special when you imagine how many hands it passed through. Each coin has lived a long and interesting life. We also explain how collectors enjoy searching old collections and boxes, hoping to find better examples. This makes the hobby exciting and fun. We also discuss how the 1924 Mercury dime connects the modern world to a time over 100 years ago. It is a small but powerful link to the past. By the end of the video, you will understand